Teams and Rosters. To add a team, go to Club Management, then Teams, and click New Team. Enter the team name, select the appropriate U.S. Club Soccer level, gender, and age group, then click Save. The level selected at the top and bottom of the page must match. Create the team age groups as they are today. The age groups are automatically updated by GotSport on August 1st for the new season, so there's no need for you to do that manually. Next, affiliate the team by going to Registrations and selecting the U.S. Club Soccer Registration, Pass Cards and Rosters Registration event. Then, in the drop-down, select either the U.S. Club Soccer or the League-Specific Registration, Pass Cards and Rosters Registration event. Select the team or teams, then click Register. In the Bulk Register Teams pop-up, select the applicable competitive level and click Register. To build rosters, go to Club Management, then Roster Builder, select the registration event and the team, and click Submit. If you do not select a team, all teams registered for the event will display in Roster Builder. You can now start adding your players, coaches, and managers to teams. The first list of names on the left will represent players that can be added to teams. The teams that are affiliated with U.S. Club Soccer or the applicable league will show up on the right. Use filters at the top of the page to help narrow your search if necessary. Add players by dragging them or by checking the box and clicking Add to Team. There are Player, Coach, and Manager tabs that you can switch between as well. Staff can be added by dragging their names. All users added to teams will be checked for the basic roster rules of age and roster limit. You will see a status report after you attempt to add the users to the team. If there is an error indicated when attempting to add a user to a team, then that player cannot be added to that team under the current U.S. Club Soccer roster rules. If you think this is an error, please reach out to the U.S. Club Soccer member administration team for assistance. Continue adding players, coaches, and managers to their applicable teams. You will see a series of icons next to the players, coaches, and managers. If this is the first time the player, coach, or manager has been added to the team, then they will only see the yellow yield sign and red $sign. The yellow yield symbol next to a player, coach, or manager indicates that the requirements for that user have not been checked. Note, this does not mean the requirements are not fulfilled. This just indicates that they have not been checked yet. They will be checked on the next step. The green checkbox symbol next to a player, coach, or manager indicates that the requirements have been checked and are completed. The red $sign symbol next to a player, coach, or manager indicates that that user has not been paid for yet. The green $sign symbol next to a player, coach, or manager indicates that the user has been paid for. A player, coach, or manager card will only be available on August 1st or later for a season when both the green checkbox and the green $sign are present next to the player, coach, or manager. Once ready to purchase the memberships for a particular team, click on the Refresh or Purchase button next to that team's name. Clicking the Refresh or Purchase button clears anyone that should not be showing as ineligible and displays any missing requirements for players and staff. If the players do not automatically update, refresh your browser. Click the Refresh button in the upper left. Any users missing a requirement will have a red error message next to their name. You can still purchase a membership for all users listed. However, the player card will not be available for any user still missing a requirement. If you don't want to purchase cards for certain players, Click off of the pop-up and click the red X next to the users you want to remove. This will remove them from the team roster but not the club. If you want to continue to purchase the memberships, click on the Submit button. The users have now been added to your cart. You can now proceed to payment for those users by clicking on View Summary. You can also add more players to your cart by clicking on Register Another Team and repeating the previous steps. Now in your cart, you can review all users in your cart by clicking on Details at the top of the page. When reviewing users, the invoice ID and payment ID will be blank until payment is submitted. You can remove memberships from your cart by clicking the Delete button. You only have the option to remove memberships from your cart that have not already been paid for. Click Summary at the top of the page to return to your cart. Make sure to choose the correct seasonal year in the drop-down menu. Be very careful when paying for player and staff registrations. Double-check that they are all correct before you pay for them. Fees are non-refundable unless an exception is made by US Club Soccer, which is very rare. Click on Pay Now and enter your credit card on the pop-up to complete payment. Once finished paying, you will receive confirmation of your payment and your memberships are now successfully purchased. Note: club or league registrars can also pre-purchase and use credits for both membership and background screening purchases. Instructions for using those billing accounts are available in the GotSport help articles within usclubsoccer.org/resources/registration. Unless an exception is made, a player is only allowed to be registered with US Club Soccer via one club at a time. If a player is registered with another club, a player release request form link will appear in the cart. You may submit this form to initiate player release requests with the club to which the player is currently registered. This tracks communication between clubs, but the releasing club must still complete the release in the system. The releasing club is responsible for completing all 3 steps necessary to fully release the player. The player's role must be removed, the player must be removed from the club's rosters, and the club must cancel the player's membership. To print cards and rosters, go to Roster Builder under an event that includes registration, pass cards, and rosters. For the team, click on Actions. Click ID to generate the pass cards in PDF format for all approved staff and players. Remember, only players and staff with a green check and green money symbol will display on the roster and pass cards.